So very awesome news today for fans of micro consoles, mini consoles, or whatever you like to call them. We have got the soon to be released 400 Mini by Retro Games Limited, and this is going to emulate the Atari 400, the Atari 800, the Atari XE XL, as well as the Atari 5200. Now this one comes with 25 packed in games, comes with a joystick, and of course the keyboard, the iconic part of it mainly, is going to be very similar to the Sinclair ZX81 keyboard. So if we just take a look at the pictures just here on the Retro Games Limited website, if I just zoom in a bit, it looks very authentic and very true to the actual real physical machine. So once again, Retro Games Limited have produced us a very nice, iconic looking machine. So a lot of you were suspecting another Commodore system, and to be honest with you, I was very surprised to find out that their next system is going to be the 400. So a lot of disappointed people out there, but that's not to say that the Atari microcomputers didn't offer us some really good games, and there's still a community around nowadays producing homebrew games. So what do you get with this? Like the trailer says, we got the joystick, which is of course the iconic Atari 2600 joystick. How can you not forget this joystick with the red button on it? And if we just scroll down a little bit, we can take a look at with the packed-in features. So it's going to be outputting at 720p in 50 or 60 Hz mode. It's going to contain 5 USB ports with the ability to add your own games. And just like the community always does for these micro systems, we'll likely get hacks for these in pretty much all-in-one USB devices, which you'll be able to download and put onto this thing. So let's take a further look. We can save progress, we can load your own games like I was just saying, and it's going to be compatible with other game controllers. Now it says compatible with many USB game controller, so I'm not sure if an Xbox or a PlayStation or a Nintendo Switch controller is going to work on this, but I would imagine that previous Retro Games Limited controllers will likely work with this. I'm just hoping that the joystick which comes with the 400 isn't as bad as the C64 Mini or Maxi. I actually did a repair guide a little while back. A lot of people was having issues with their joysticks. So what's in the box, as we can see here, we got obviously the 400 Mini home computer itself. We got what's called the CX stick USB joystick, HDMI cable, and we also got USB power leads. Now this day and age on systems like this, even phones nowadays, no power adapter is included. So just remember, if you're going to pre-order one of these from watching this video, just remember that you will need a little adapter to plug the USB lead into. And of course we also got the quick start manual, which is a real nostalgic little buzz for some people. 25 classic games, so we got the Atari obvious games, we've got Berserk, Border Dash, Capture the Flag. Now it says Lee, I'm not sure if that's Bruce Lee or a game called Lee. Pretty sure that should be Bruce Lee. We got Millipede, which is like a centipedes game, very famous Miner 24 Nighter, and we also got Missile Command Mule, Star Raiders 2, and Yoomp. And here we go, so over on Amazon, $99.99, and this is exclusive to Amazon. Now it's very interesting that Amazon actually released a little while back the Atari 2600, but that could be another video for another time. But for now we're looking at Retro Games the 400 Mini. It says 8-bit systems. Atari 2600 is going to be involved with this. I'd imagine it would be, seeing it emulates 8-bit systems. And if we scroll down a bit about this item, it says emulates all Atari 8-bit systems from the 400 through to the 800 XL, including the Atari 5200 home console. Now, oddly enough, it doesn't say the 2600, but I'd imagine it would be very likely that this system will emulate the 2600. Like I was just saying, on the website we got 720p HD output, either in PAL 50Hz or NTSC 60Hz. And of course play games with your own USB flash drive. So anyone knows anything about emulation, you'll know how to do this more than likely. So anyways, let me know what you think of Retro Games Limited's latest system, the 400. Like I say, a lot of people was expecting maybe a Sinclair computer, a Spectrum computer, or another Commodore computer. So personally to me, the 400 was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting Retro Games Limited to be producing an Atari-based machine. Anyways, I thought I'd give you an update on the latest and greatest from Retro Games Limited. Until next time, stay retro.